So hi everyone, I hope you're doing really well. Welcome to this episode where we're going to talk about different levels of working with private investor finance. And this follows on from the previous 2 episodes. So what we're going to do is going to talk about working with one private investor and working up the different levels. If I hope you find this helpful. And this is, by the way, very much what we have done, including just signing a contract on level 5. So stay tuned to the end and I'll tell you about that. So the very first thing you're going to do, level 1, is where you borrow funds just for the refurbishment. So you have a meeting with someone, you feel that you're compatible, and then you say, look, £20,000 I'd like to borrow for refurbishment, please. They say yes, you borrow it, and for the sake of argument, 6 months later, you pay them back with their interest. And they turn around and say to you, Josh, that was really a pleasant experience. Thank you so much for working with us. Please let us know if you've got any more opportunities. Next opportunity comes up, and you say, look, you said to get in touch. What I'd like to do now, and they said level 2, so you don't tell them level 2, this is level 2, I've got a house that's worth £100,000, I'm proposing, unless you're opposed to it, I put in the deposit of £25,000 and I'd like to borrow from you £75,000. I'd much rather work with you than some sort of faceless organisation that I have absolutely no affinity whatsoever. What do you think? So then you go on to do that deal. And by the way, that loan to value can change. We have done the most loan to value purchase we have done is 10% our money and 90% in private investor finance at that stage, level 2. So now you have purchased a house. Level 3, that investor comes back to you and says, that was really good, let us know if you have any more opportunities. So you get in touch and you say, look, I've got another £100,000 house. Would you be interested in working with us? Sure, what you're thinking of? And you say, what I'd like you to do now, if you're willing, is lend us £100,000 and we'll buy the house. So that's level 3. You've now purchased the house with other people's finance. 6 months later, you pay them back and they say, look, please let us know if you've got another opportunity. And you say, well, just so happens I found another £100,000 house. What I'd like to do now is see if I can borrow £120,000 from you, please. It's £100,000 to buy it and £20,000 for the refurbishment. What do you think? They say yes. And then it's going to be, that's level 4. 6 months later, you pay them back. And they say to you, look, let us know if you have another opportunity. And this is where we've got to now, level 5. We have a house, we'd like to buy it. For sake of illustration, these numbers are not the same as what we have just done, but for sake of illustration, £100,000 house, we'd like to borrow £100,000 to purchase it, £20,000 for the refurbishment, and can I borrow £5,000 for miscellaneous fees, including £1,000 for legals, £3,000 for stamp duty, and £1,000 to cover the cost of the survey. What do you think? And we have just had a yes and a contract to confirm the same. So now that's confirmed. We have a house sale agreed and we are not putting a single penny into it. Can you believe it? So that is level 5. And how do you get to that stage? Because I'm very conscious there are some people that are very new to investing here, and very welcome, by the way, to all those who have recently subscribed. And thank you so much. We hope this channel provides value to you as you sort of look over our shoulder on what we do. We only talk about what we have done. How to get to level 5? Using other people's money for all the costs. You start at level 1. It might sound very obvious, but you borrow for the refurbishment first. And even if you have your own money, that's a true principle. And we did it right in our very first one. We borrowed £10,000 for a cost of refurbishment. We didn't need to. We had the money for the refurbishment, and we borrowed £10,000 to go towards it actually. And what that started to do was then it built on the know you, like you, trust you, buy, which I talked about in the previous episode. As soon as they've bought once at £20,000 effectively, they're like, and you're good and you're decent and you do as you say you do and you give them updates and you're just generally all-round decent person as they expect you to be. And then you pay them back, it's very likely they've got more than £20,000 in the bank and they'll be willing to work with you on another project. So start level 1, borrowing funds is our recommendation to consider, and then work your way up to level 2, 3, 4 and 5 in that order. You might miss a couple out at some point perhaps, but that's how you start at level 1. So I hope you found this helpful. If you've got any comments or questions about that, then feel free please to share them just below in the comments. I do get back to all of them. It is me, I do read them. I haven't got someone else that does it. I do respond in the fullest way I possibly can, and we do appreciate everyone that interacts with us. If you haven't yet subscribed and you're watching this, quite a few of our people who watchers aren't actually subscribed. So if you are one of those regulars, then please just hit that subscribe button. It really just helps us out a ton. and hit the bell notification icon, and then you get you're notified when we upload new episodes. So thanks for watching. My name is Josh Harrison, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.